So in this video, I just want to share with you how to overcome the fear when it comes to sales. So let's go.
I got a job in the valley, but today I didn't go.
Alright guys, so in this video, we are going to talk about how to overcome your fear when it comes to sales.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
The thing with sales is that it's really scary. It's really scary because you're dealing with people all the time and they can get pretty aggressive. People can get really ugly because they can get angry for all sorts of reasons. You can call them up and they could be having dinner and they're just gonna unload all the anger onto you. So how do you overcome this fear of talking to these people? Personally, I don't think you ever overcome your fear. You always have fear. Fear will always exist. And that's the thing with sales, is that fear will always exist. Don't think that you gotta get rid of all your fears in order to be successful in sales. It doesn't work like that. You can reduce fear, but you can never get rid of all of your fear. So I think that in order to overcome your fear of sales, you have to really repeat yourself. It's really repetition. The repetition is everything, because the more you do something, the more you repeat doing something, the better you're gonna get. And the better you're gonna get, the less fear you're going to have. And that's really cool, because the more sales calls that you make, the more frequency, the more desensitized you're gonna get to making those phone calls. And when you get desensitized, it's just gonna become easy. It's not gonna happen overnight, but the thing is, you have to keep on doing it over and over and over again. And when you keep on doing it over and over again, that's when you're gonna reduce your fear of sales. Another note I'd like to share is that you really do have to overcome this fear, because you're gonna be in situations where you do need to pick up the phone, you do need to call them, you do need to make all these decisions, and you do need to make these decisions and talk to people, right, all the time. And that requires a lot of courage. And that's the thing with sales, is that it requires lots of courage. When you overcome your fear, when you become courageous, that's when you can do a lot of things. That's when you learn how to negotiate, how to manage objections, how to pitch people. You know, there's all these situations that requires a lot of courage, and it does require you to continually overcome your fear. That being said, it's really important to master this thing called fear when it comes to sales. And when you do that, when you overcome your fear of sales, of making phone calls, of talking to people, the rewards is endless. Because imagine that you have reduced your fear to a point where it just doesn't matter anymore. Then you're making more phone calls, you're doing more presentations, you're selling more, you're closing more deals, and obviously you're making more money. And as a result of making more money, you get to do a lot more cool things. That's the really great reward of overcoming your fear in sales, is that you get to have more money and also do a lot more cool things. So tip number one, you want to add frequency into the mix. When you add frequency, that means that you overcome your fear. You gotta be repetitious, you gotta keep picking up the phone, you gotta keep calling people. When you keep doing that, eventually your fear just subsides, and that's a really good thing. The first few phone calls is gonna be really awkward. You're gonna be really scared, and it's gonna be like hell on earth. But trust me, just keep pushing through. Make those 100 phone calls, just keep doing it over and over and over again. And eventually you're gonna reduce your fear and you're gonna get to the next level. Another technique I would like to share is you wanna look at the end goal in mind. What's the end goal of sales? Why are you in sales? Is it because of the money? Is it because you want nicer things in life? Is it the personal development? What is it that you want in sales? As soon as you find your reason why, as soon as you find your purpose, it's gonna pull you through, and it's gonna help you get through the really tough times. And it's gonna really help you push through when it comes to overcoming your fear. I tend to always think about reasons why I'm in sales. Whenever I think of those reasons, it always pushes me through. I always get through those really tough moments in sales. And tip number 3 is you want to remember the good times. Try and have a recording of your sales calls, have a recording, and you're gonna come across some really good sales calls, and that's gonna be on your part. You wanna record this, and you wanna remember these good times. These good times in sales is like a foundation. It's just a reminder that, hang on, there was that one time when I made a really good phone call and the person bought from me. that's going to give you the confidence. It's going to give you the reasons on to pursue, to continue persisting. And always remember, there are good times when you really did very well in sales. That will give you the confidence to keep pushing through. Hope you like this video. It's all about reducing your fear in sales. If you guys are just checking out my channel for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. I've got some really amazing content on more sales stuff. I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.